Once upon a time in the small town of Bellbrook, a group of high school teachers unknowingly held secrets that could change everything. The school was known for its great education, but there was something lurking beneath the surface. At Bellbrook High, there were 20 teachers, each with their own unique personality and teaching style. The town buzzed with gossip about them, especially when strange things began to happen. 1. Mr. Johnson, the math teacher who was good at puzzles. He always wore glasses that made him look serious, but students loved his clever problems. 2. Ms. Harper, the English teacher who had a passion for stories. She often brought classic books to life and inspired students to write. 3. Mr. Kim, the science teacher known for his wild experiments. He had a knack for making chemistry exciting, but sometimes things went wrong in the lab. 4. Ms. Rivera, the art teacher with a colorful personality. She encouraged creativity in her students, and her classroom smelled like paint and canvas. 5. Mr. Booker, the history teacher who loved to share tales of the past. He had a mysterious family lineage that intrigued everyone. 6. Ms. Wong, the music teacher who made the school choir shine. She would often be found playing her piano late at night. 7. Coach Peters, the physical education teacher who was strict but fair. He had a record of leading the soccer team to victory. 8. Ms. Thompson, the guidance counselor who listened to every student. She knew their dreams and fears, always offering wise advice. 9. Mr. Patel, the computer science teacher who loved technology. He often encouraged his students to focus on coding and robotics. 10. Ms. Pierce, the foreign language teacher who spoke many languages. Her passion for learning was contagious, and some thought she had traveled everywhere. 11. Mr. Lane, the drama teacher who helped many students find their voice on stage. He often talked about the art of storytelling. 12. Ms. Moon, the biology teacher who had an impressive garden behind the school. She taught students about ecosystems and conservation. 13. Mr. Brooks, the social studies teacher who believed in discussing current events. His classes often sparked lively debates among students. 14. Ms. Carter, the home economics teacher who taught practical life skills. She was beloved for her baking lessons that filled the halls with delicious smells. 15. Mr. Green, the gym teacher who taught yoga and mindfulness. He encouraged students to take care of their mental health. 16. Ms. Dillon, the special education teacher who worked hard to create an inclusive environment. Her students loved her patience and kindness. 17. Mr. Fraser, the technology teacher who guided students in robotics competitions. His passion for innovation inspired many. 18. Ms. Ellis, the dance teacher known for her energetic classes. She pushed students to explore movement and expression. 19. Mr. Bell, the philosophy teacher who made students think deeply. His classes often led to big discussions about life and values. 20. Ms. Ford, the librarian who knew every book in the library. She encouraged students to read and often held reading challenges. One winter night, a snowstorm hit Bellbrook. Students and teachers were stuck in school. In the library, Miss Ford gathered all the teachers. The atmosphere was tense, the strange noises echoed in the halls. Everyone was on edge. I heard something in the basement, whispered Mr. Lane, looking anxious. It could be just the wind, replied Miss Harper, trying to calm everyone down. But curiosity got the better of them. They decided to investigate. Armed with flashlights, the group ventured into the dark hallways. The storm raged outside, making everything feel eerie. As they reached the basement door, they found it slightly ajar. Mr. Johnston pushed it open, revealing shadows dancing on the walls. They crept down the stairs, heartbeats racing. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed, and they all jumped back. Miss Carter screamed when she saw a ladder fall over. "Everyone, stay close," commanded Coach Peters, trying to keep everyone calm. They reached the bottom and discovered strange symbols on the walls. Ms. Rivera gasped, "What is this?" Mr. Patel stepped closer and examined the symbols. "They look like ancient runes," he said, his voice low. That's when they heard footsteps approaching. Fear gripped them. Who else was down here? Mr. Brooks led the way, whispering, "We must find out." They moved into an even darker room where the shapes of old boxes were stacked high. In the corner, they spotted an old journal. Miss Thompson picked it up and opened it. The pages were filled with rants and secrets about the teachers. "It's like someone was watching us," she said, trembling. Suddenly, the lights flickered and went out. Panic erupted as they heard whispers around them. "Is this a prank?" asked Miss Wong, her voice shaky. Just then, a figure darted past them. They all screamed and turned to see a shadowy silhouette at the door. "We need to get out," shouted Miss Moon. In a mad rush, they ran back upstairs, hearts in their throats. As they escaped the building, the snowstorm began to clear. They realized they had uncovered something unexpected and possibly dangerous within their own school. Once safe outside, they promised to work together to find out what had happened. The teachers of Bellbrook High School were no longer just educators. They had become a team ready to confront the mysteries that connected them all. And as the snow fell gently around them, they knew their lives and their town would never be the same.